A famous moment on the court for tennis star Chris Evert there, winning Wimbledon. Just one of her many Grand Slams. Now, though, she is making headlines for what she's revealing about menopause and her marriage. A tennis legend with 18 Grand Slams, 61-year-old Chris Evert is now revealing how going through menopause impacted her life.
Our guest today is a legend.
On Lance Armstrong's The Forward podcast earlier this week, she hinted that the end of her 18-year marriage to Olympic skier Andy Mill and subsequent marriage to golfer Greg Norman was in part due to what she was going through physically.
You know, Andy and I are still a family without living together. We had a rough couple years because I married Greg Norman, who is Andy's friend, and I was going through menopausal stuff that, you know, that doesn't get talked about enough, what women go through, you know, at 50-ish.
And while her marriage to Greg Norman ended after just 15 months, she tells Armstrong that it's her relationship with Mill that endures.
When I'm in my dying bed, he'll be there. And when I'll be there for him and he'll be there for me. We love each other and I can rely on him.
She also extols a little advice.
You got to be on top of your relationship the whole time. And I've learned that. Yeah. As soon as you feel like you're drifting away, you get back there.
Our chief women's health correspondent, Dr. Jennifer Ashton, is joining us now. And when we think of menopause, we think of hot flashes. Right. And not a lot of people want to talk about this. We're going to change that right now. Talk to me about the emotional and psychological effects of menopause.
Well, when people think about menopause, most people think, like you said, hot flashes, dropping in estrogen. But in fact, a lot of hormones go down, and the ratio of those hormones with respect to each other changes. And we know that there are receptors for estrogen and progesterone, the two main female sex hormones, in the brain. And so you absolutely can get changes in your mood, and they run the gamut. They range from having a short fuse. You can just feel like you can snap at the drop of a dime. People can be tearful, forgetful. Women can have difficulty concentrating, a lack of energy. These symptoms can start from the head and work their way down. And what's more, Lara, we have to remember a lot of women are predisposed to psychological or emotional issues pre-menopause. This can really stack the deck.
Exacerbates it.
No
Someone
question.
said to me, talk to your mom, talk to your grandmother, because you'll have a blueprint of what you can look forward to. Do you believe that?
I mean, it's part of your blueprint, but it's not your whole destiny. And I think what's really important is we need to put this issue to rest once and for all. This is not about medicalizing a natural process. This is about supporting and empowering women. They need to hear, I hear you, this is not all in your head. To hear that is not okay, because 15 to 20% of women do experience severe symptoms, and it affects not just them, but their entire circle.
Absolutely. Okay, you're a gynecologist. You see lots and lots of patients. What advice do you have for those listening right now going, oh my gosh, she's describing me.
Hold on. Look, better news now more than ever. There's a menu of options. They range from hormonal therapy, both bioidentical and synthetic. There's non-hormonal treatments that can help with everything from hot flashes to mood. They go by brand names Effexor and Relazin. And then I love the complementary therapies, acupuncture, exercise, meditation. These all can be incredibly helpful. But we are telling women today, I hear you.
I hear you.
Totally.
So to find out what's right for you, see your doctor.
100%.
All right. Dr. Jen, thank you so very much. And Dr. Jen will be answering your questions on Twitter.